What's happening, everybody? Your man Anthony Rastagucci here. Welcome to the first show. This is the studio, okay? Of course, we got California right here. Can you see the picture? We can kind of turn the camera. There you go, Ron. What do you want to do with that? Cali has always had a big place in my heart since back in the day, since the 80s. Actually, in the 70s when I was growing up. I'm 62 years old. I'll be 63 in a month, and I'm going to tell you how I became to be in the best shape mentally and physically of my life. At this stage of my life, I'm going to show you how I did that and overcame major obstacles, addictions in my life, how I used holistic medicines. Ibogaine gave me the key to a new lease on my life right now. I've had 18 surgeries from sports. I'm going to give it to you quick. Major orthopedic surgeries, 7 operations on each knee, 2 Achilles tendons, shoulder replacement. I just had surgery 16 weeks ago on this shoulder. Needless to say, I was addicted to opiates since 1982. And then I also, in the 80s, abused cocaine. I smoked cocaine, crack cocaine, but I didn't do it every day, just so I can clarify. I'm going to give you more details on it. Let me sit down now after I show you. And, of course, this is my picture of me smoking weed. Weed has been a major factor in my life. Weed has, and the medicinal values of weed has helped me to get through where I'm at right now, man. Okay? Get me to be through at the best part of my life right now. I'm talking about mentally and physically. And it gave me an ability to reset my mind into a mindset because I wanted to change my life. And the reason I want to do this show is I want to tell people out there, and it's mainly the young people out there, I don't care how dark it gets for you. There's a place, always a brighter place that you can go to. Never give up. I've been through it. I'm going to tell you many stories about what I've been through and how I did it. And it wasn't easy, but you have to have a desire and a passion in your heart. And I'm hoping through this show, through me telling my stories to people, to the young people out there, anyone, and I know someone and many people, I hope, will be able to relate to something I tell you, and that will give you the spark, to spark the inspiration in your heart, in your fire, in your soul, to be able to come back and be the best you can be in your life. Why don't you look at it this way? Why not? We only have one life. Every day's a blessing for me now. It always has been, but I had the drugs would cloud my mind. I've always been a great father, and I think that's the best success I did was being a great dad, and I always put my children first. But now I can put the opiates aside. It's been 2 years, 2 months. I did Ibogaine to get where I'm at, and I'm going to tell you about my experience on Ibogaine and what that was like. And I can tell you it was a very scary experience to try and do it because I tried to get off methadone for many years. I quit cocaine in 1999. Why did all of a sudden, I mean, I always knew in the 80s when I did it, it wasn't going to wind up good. I'm always, I always envy people back, I was 17 in 1977, 78, disco, nightclubs, it was a different world. Cocaine was very prevalent and very popular. People did it. We went to the nightclubs, we danced, we did real cocaine, and then we went home. But unfortunately, I wouldn't go home. A lot of people would go home, and I wouldn't go home. I would keep going for 2 days, whatever it was, until I couldn't do anymore, and then I would go home. So this went on for many years, and then I learned how it became popular to smoke cocaine back in the 80s, which I'm not. Listen, I'm telling you this stuff, and I'm being honest and real with you, sharing part of my life. And I used to have much humiliation, much embarrassment, guilt for not being able to overcome my addiction with the cocaine. It was a mental thing, and I knew every time when I did it, something bad was going to happen. But, when in your life, what makes all of a sudden you say, enough is enough? And you make the decision in your mind that you're never going to do it again. And that's what I finally did after trying one more time in 99 to prove to myself how bad it was. And I did quit that. That's 24 years almost. And I also used to smoke 2 packs of cigarettes. So I was strong. When I want to do something, you can do it. Anybody can do it. If you make the commitment in your mind and you have the desire and passion in your soul to be better, you don't have to do it in one day. You just have to, make an effort every day to be a little bit better, to do something. If you don't want to be great, be good. Okay? There's so many things in the world right now. I have the mindset that I'm going to do everything in my power to make myself the best I can be. So whatever comes at me, I'm going to have the best mind and body to be able to defend it and to be able to protect myself and my family. So that's the way I feel right now. Of course, I'm older right now. I'm going to be 63 in a month. I told you that already. I'm in the best shape. Look what you want to do. I work out every day. I just had surgery 16 weeks ago. Pain all the time. They said it was going to be 6 to 8 months. They told Kobe Bryant, and he had the same surgery when he was young. I'm 63. And guess what? I've been in the gym already for 3 weeks getting back. Okay, see the bone sticking out? What do you want to do with that? Doesn't matter. You only have one life. So listen, kids, if you can learn that young, let's go. Stay away from the drugs. Marijuana, everybody can say, oh, you still smoke weed. Yeah, weed is beautiful. It's the best plant God ever. Well, I would say one of the top plants God made on this planet. And it has so many medicinal values. It does so many good things for people that it can do when it's grown right and grown clean. And it's just a great medicine. And, it's unfortunate that the government had to try and own everything about it now, because now they want the money. And, so many people had to go to jail back in the day, and still for trying to just get marijuana out there. But that's why it's the same thing with Ibogaine. So let me just briefly, I'm going to tell you more stories in other episodes, but I wanted to have the first episode tell you more about me so you can understand where I'm coming from and who I am and why you would want to watch this fucking show. You know what I'm saying? And every day we're going to have every show is going to be different people, real people who overcame addictions, who overcame obstacles, overcame tribulations and trials in their life, and they would put on positive, they're doing it in a positive way. And real people doing great things in the world today. We have to spread more positive messages out there to the people, because there's a lot of negativity, and we need to get it out there. And, a lot of people would say, why would you want to put yourself out there and let everybody know what you've been through and make it, tell everybody, personal stuff about you? Why? Because I'm real. I used to say to myself, I would be embarrassed. Well, I don't want to tell people that I had that problem, that was this. Well, everybody should look in the mirror and look in the mirror, and you tell me you got a perfect life, okay? Nobody's perfect. The mistakes you've made in your life, I've learned to accept that they had to happen. And listen, I'm not perfect still. It's been 2 years, 2 months, 27 years I lived being on opiates for 27 years. So it changes the chemistry in your brain changes everything. It actually makes you think that you need that drug to get through, to encounter certain situations in the day and the night. That's what it does to you, but it's all a lie. It's all a fucking lie. So let me just tell you this. Once I got off the cocaine, I quit that in 99. I said, fuck that, but I still was on opiate. I was still on the methadone, and this went on, and I tried to get off it 3 different times, and then I heard about Ibogaine. And when I tried to get off the first 3 times, I tried for 3 days, 4 days, and I didn't sleep, and I wanted to die, man. And I was trying to, it was horrible. It makes you so you cannot operate without that drink, or else you're going to die. Okay, so I heard about Ibogaine. Oh, you can do this. And I was calling Mexico, talking to clinics in Mexico, and they were telling me, oh, you have to quit methadone for 2 weeks, go do Oxycontin or heroin or something. I said, there's no way I'm going to do that. Plus, I'm going to go to Mexico, and who knows what happens. 27 years, and I'm just going to go there and never take it again, and that's it. Very scary. So then I found a private person that was able to I talked to for a couple of years, that I was able to I did it in a hotel room. I was in a hotel room for 6 days. And I'll tell you a little bit about that right now. Okay, the Ibogaine is in a bush from Africa, from Gabon, central at Western Africa. It's a bush. The root of that bush has to be 10 years old, and the psychedelic properties of that root are amazing. They resets the receptors in your brain. The Iboga tribe, they use it in their tribe for rite of passage if they have problems. What it does is, it's not like ayahuasca, like psilocybin and other things like that. It's an inward. It shows you your life and wipes out. I had a lot of guilt. I had guilt, humility from why did people that I could see, they could do coke or do drugs and not have to do them again. But that wasn't me. So, I was able to hold it off for a while, and then I, with the cocaine, and then I would go 2 months, 3 months. And then I would slip, and then I would, and then I would get so guilty because why did I do that? And then keep running and try and, hurt yourself, punish yourself because you did the wrong thing. That's what people go through, man. Regular people, normal people that don't have an addiction problem don't understand what it's like. Why? You know it's wrong, but why can't you just say no and fucking say, when was it all of a sudden time I said no and I decided not to do it again? It's in your mindset. You have to be strong. And also, all glory to God. For me, it's all God's hands. I'm blessed every day to be here. You can't look at me. I'm fucking, what do you want to do? Look, the passion, the desire in my heart every day. Okay, I'm going to give you an analogy quick about how I feel I am in life right now. I'm Michael Jackson. There's the finish line where you die, and I'm moonwalking backwards, baby. But I'm not just doing it. I'm doing it like Michael. I'm doing it looking good. That's the way I think it should be. But on a serious note, every day's a blessing. Everybody says it all the time, but when you're young, you don't think about it. You think I'll be around forever. You could be going in one day. You never know. So, we've all lost loved ones, and that's how valuable life is. Okay? Now, when I did the Ibogaine, I finally had the balls and the desire, and I said, okay, I wanted it so bad. I said, let's go. Okay, I paid the money, which was a lot, donation, and a donation for consultation. Okay, the Ibogaine fell out the sky into my hand, and we did it, and I did it. I went into this hotel room, and boom, he gave me the first dose, and I was like, whew. All of a sudden, I started seeing, I laid back, and I saw my son. I saw faces spinning, okay? I would have to lay back. Now, I didn't take my dose for the day before, 24 hours earlier, and I was already in withdrawal. So, boom. Then all of a sudden, the Ibogaine hit me, and I start seeing my family spinning in front of me, and he gives me more. And this is going on now. And then I got sick. I was throwing up, and then I was just laying there. Now, the withdrawal on 27 years of 300 milligrams of methadone a day is vicious. And I was just cold. It made my body ice cold. I didn't sleep. It was just shit going through my head. I actually thought about doing this show and telling you what I'm telling you now after the 8th day when I came home. And I didn't sleep for 38 days, a month and a half, more than an hour and a half, 2 hours a day separately. And all that time I had to think and just be awake and not, and learn how to live not on that. But I had such passion and desire to want to change. That was the key to it, and that's what got me through. I can tell you, I'm telling you this now. 2 years, 2 months. It'll be. No, it was yesterday. What's today? The 24th. Yeah, 2 months. 2 months. The 21st. Actually, I did it. No, the 24th. It's 2 months. 26 months today. Okay, and once I got through the draw, after I did it, I didn't have any desire to do it again. I've never, even now, every day, it's not a battle for me not to get high on opiates. I would fucking die before I took another one. I had the surgery, didn't take them, that's it. It's not that. It's learning how to live every day once you're not doing that drug anymore. After you get through the withdrawal, now you got to live every day. Encounter situations in your life that you had to face already on the drug. Without that, learn how to process that. So I'm still working on my emotions, you know what I mean? I have problems too still, but I fight through them and I say fuck it, and I'm not going to let it overcome me. Okay? And you just have to be that strong. No one's going to fucking do shit for you. No one's going to help you. You have to do it yourself when it comes down to this. You can go to rehab. I went to 3 fucking rehabs in the 80s. Did nothing. Oh, it's okay. It's not your fault. But disease, all this. Listen, I believe it's a disease, but I'll tell you what it is. You got to do your own thing. No one's going to help you. It doesn't help me. Listen, I mean, it's nice to talk to people, but you have to have the mindset and the desire and the passion to not want to be that anymore. Be something better in your life than what you are right now. If you're on drugs, if you have a drug problem, whatever it is, you could always get better. I'm still trying to get better every day. Okay, I'm not saying I know everything. I'm telling you what I overcame and what I did and how hard and vicious it was for me. And now I am so happy and grateful that I just have to get it out there to people, and I want to share it with people so you can fucking see and you can do it. All right? You can do it. All you got to do is fucking fight. It's just like when you go to the gym, the mindset. When you want to do them extra reps and it tells you no. You want the fucking 5th rep, it's telling you want to no. Whatever you're working out, you stop walking. No, please. Mindset, no. Do not say no. Go through it. You can do it. So I get in the room. I'm on the Ibogaine. And now I see my whole family spinning before me, and I'm seeing parts of my life with my kids when they were back in the 80s, 83. I got married in 1980. I got 3 beautiful children, beautiful wife. I've been married 43 years. They stuck with me through all this. My older kids that were born in 2000, that are 23 and 18, 19, never knew anything about this in my life. I didn't do it while they were alive. Okay, only with my older daughter, and I kept it from her, and I was pretty good. I came back strong. After being on a bench for 2-3 days, I would come back and have to face the humility, face the fact of all the money I spent, and just fucking have to face it and fight through it and keep fighting, and then boom, then you build yourself up, and then you fuck up again. So when you have to come back again, it's very hard to keep coming back from things like that. So I was done. So I finally quit that in '99. So now I'm in there and I'm seeing everything in my family, and it's going through the Ibogaine. Now on the third day, I'm losing it. I'm feeling ice through my body. I can't sleep. I haven't slept a wink, and it's just constant images and constant shit about when I went on binges and. My beautiful sister comes on, and she's died. I lost her to cancer. All kinds of stuff was coming, and I had guilt. I had everything. So it fought me through that, and this went on for the third day. Now at this point, I'm going to share with you something that was so incredible for me. I thought I was going to die. Didn't know I was going to die, and I told the kid next to me, and I'm fucking freaking out. And he's like, he calls the shaman in another state, and the guy's on FaceTime, and he's telling him, oh, he's flipping out. What do I do? What do I do? He tells him, oh, you have to calm him down. When I heard him tell him that, I knew I was fucked. It was up to me, or else there was nothing going to help me. It's up to me. So now I'm out in the abyss. The third day, no methadone, on the Ibogaine, way out in my memories, in my pushing all kinds of horrible stuff out of my mind. And I'm like going, what am I going to do? I think I'm going to die. So the first 3 days, every time I closed my eyes, I would look up and I'd see a tiny blue light. And I believe in God, man. I love God. I know the only reason the whole reason I'm here is glory to God. I give thanks every day to God. I'm blessed and grateful. Every day I could cry. I'm blessed. Blessed. I'm alive. We're all alive. Blessed. Be happy. Be good. Anyway, so now I'm freaking out. I think I'm going to die. I don't know if I'm going to die or not. And I keep seeing the blue light. I said, maybe that's God on the third day. Maybe that's Jesus. And I roll my eyes high up, and the light gets big. It starts to get bigger and bigger, the size of a dime. All of a sudden, bang, Jesus is there, held out, beard. All the other images were like a dark brown and black with like a shaded face to make out the detail in their faces. He was there, 3D, in the robe, beard, boom. And he came down and he flew down to me, and I hugged him. And the kid that was with me was like, who you hugging? I said, Jesus just came down off the cross. And he hugged me. I said, I'm not going to die, and I'm going to be all right. I knew in my heart that I was going to be okay and that I would make it. Not when he hugged me that everything stopped. No, the pain still was there. Everything was still there. But I knew in my heart and my mind that I was going to be okay, and he would be there for me to protect me and give me the strength and the passion and the fire to keep fighting, and don't give in to the devil. Don't give in to the drug. Don't give in to the fucking lies, baby. Don't give in to it. Be stronger than that. Have faith and push. And that's what I did. That was the third night, and then this still kept going on, and then I kept seeing more visions, and then I just kept going on and on and on, and I kept dreaming of this time, this place, kept dreaming of it, and that's the point. Another thing I want to tell you, don't ever give up. You can't give up, and it's happened to me. I'll flip out many times still. It hits my anxiety. The negativity hits me early in the morning when I wake up. I'll just get some wave of negativity. But guess what? I'll fight through it and I know it's false. I know it's all in my head. And I need to have faith and stay strong. So after that, I did the Ibogaine. And then I went home. And now I'm not sleeping. So then I had to do psilocybin on day 8, 9. And when you do the Ibogaine, it takes all the drugs out of you. In other words, when you smoke, anything you do, it's like you did it for the first time, okay? So if I smoked weed again, I couldn't take 2 hits. It was like everything was for the first time. It was like my mind was it cleared my mind and pushed all the negativity, the guilt, the humility, everything out of my mind to when I never did a drug. Like the receptors in your brain are like mushrooms. And when you do drugs or have trauma, it eats them up and they never recover like that, even if you stop. But the Ibogaine resets those like you're fresh to the time of your life when you were young and you were fresh and you never had trauma like that in your mind. So that's what it did for me. It reset me. Like I feel like I'm 20. I still have the pain, but my mind and my desire and my passion and my mindset, I'm on my way. Let's go. There's nothing. Let's go. What are you going to do? What else can you do? You're going to give up? Say no? Let's fucking go. Okay? All right? Then, so now this goes on, and I'm battling through, and on day 18, I'll never forget this. Day 18, my son says, Aunt, Dad, let's go to the gym. I was giving him a ride because I was still weak. I was very weak because don't forget I didn't eat. I lost 18 pounds. I didn't eat for friggin' 8 days, just watermelon and salt. This was vicious. And I was 60 at the time. I'll be 63 this July in another month. So, I did it, and then on the 8th day, I said, okay, and okay, then the mushrooms, and then the what was I going to say? I forgot. I lost track what I was saying. Okay, so then I did the mushrooms to get through, and I made it through that, and then I did the I decided to do the toad on my 1-year anniversary. Oh no, on day 18. So I'm sorry, I got to go back, baby. I was going too cry. That's cool. People, listen, we're going strong. I was on a roll there for a while. Now let me tell you a little bit more what's happened. Now we're comfortable. Listen, you're not going to believe it, dude. I've been through so much. But look at me now. What do you want? Look at me now, baby. Ibogaine gave me the ability, but you have to have the desire, the passion, the mindset. That's it. Nobody can do it but you. Believe in yourself. Why not? Why can't you? Why don't you just fucking try? I see so many people, they don't try. Try. Actually give yourself an effort. If you want good shit to happen, you have to do something to make it happen. You have to get out of the pattern. You must change the pattern that you are in. Like we saying right now, you got to change the pattern, man. You know what I mean? You got to change the pattern. You can't do the same shit every fucking day and say, oh, why is my life shitty? Why do I look like shit? Why am I fat? Oh, why you're eating whatever the fuck you're eating, that's not good. You don't work out. You don't do anything. Take a walk. Do something. Okay, let me get back to the thing. Now, I did the Ibogaine. On day 18, I go home. My son says, oh, Dad, let's go to the gym. It's a shitty day. I'm in fucking pain all day. I'm pissed. I'm mad. It's rainy. I go in my pocket to get a jacket. I find 150 milligrams of methadone. Now, I know if I take that, I'm going to feel great. But then in fucking 5 hours later, I'll be fucking ready to kill myself. And what did I do? I showed my son, and I could have sold it for $400. Instead, I didn't want to give it to anybody else, and I flushed it down the toilet. It was tested. I believe God was testing me. The devil came, and God gave me the power to have the strength to say, fuck you, I'm going to power through it, and that's what I did. That's a fucking true story. And I had to tell my kids that about me doing this. They don't know what methadone, they didn't know what opiates were. I had to be honest with them. Look in the mirror at 60, and you fucking change. You do that. Be honest with yourself, and have to tell your children something, and have them know that you love them enough in your lifetime that they will love you back, because you give anything for them, and they know you're a great person and a great dad. And you know, I'm so proud. A lot of people told me not to share this, but I'm so proud and fucking I'm just proud and blessed and fucking grateful, okay, to be where I am now, and to have overcome what I've overcome. And I don't care what anybody has to say about me. You could say I'm crazy, whatever. I don't give a fuck. This is me. I'm a fucking loving, great person, man. I love my family first. I love freedom. I love people, man. I love to be good. I love to spread love, happiness. What the fuck? But don't fuck me, though. Don't fuck me over. Be nice. Be nice. You know what I mean? Let's go. Don't fuck around. Anyway, listen. You got to spread the love. So now let me get back to where I was. So I overcame that, and then this went on, and I got stronger and stronger as time went on. Then I moved to Los Angeles with my son in 21. We went out there. My son does videos on YouTube. He's very popular. And I was able to go out there and learn how to live my life with him and transform what I was. I used to weigh 210. I weigh 175 now. I'll show you the abs later, you know what I'm saying? Every day, work hard, diet. 63, 18 surgeries. I'm bragging because, listen, I can show you. I do a lot of good things that I'm going to show you my health regimen that I do every day. It's not crazy. And let me just tell you another thing. I'm on zero drugs, zero testosterone, zero human growth hormone. You know what I take? I take juice. I take fucking double banana. I do every day. Wild blueberries, cassava, protein. That's what I do every day. Okay. Also, I drink celery juice a bunch every morning, but that's another thing. So now I'm going to tell you something. So I get through this. A year goes by, and now we've watched Joe Rogan. I'm sure you have. Have you seen the Toad? He did the Toad. Mike Tyson. He told the guy Mike Tyson when he did the Toad. I saw him on there talking about it. He told the guy, stop this trip right now. I'll kill your whole family. And the guy said, no, and he's like, please stop the trip. And then he's like, no, yeah. So I was like, oh, my God, it's going to be scary. I got to try it. So fuck. And they say you got to, it's the most powerful psychedelic on the planet. 5-MeO-DMT from the Sonoran poisonous toad from the Sonoran desert. They extract the poison from the glands at the back of the toad, and then they fucking put it on a glass, and then they let it heat in the sun, and then you smoke it, and they say you make that chemical when you die and when you're born. Ego killer, whatever. So I said, all right, I got to do this. I got to do this. I did Ibogaine. I've done mushrooms, crazy amounts of mushrooms, so I got to do the Ibogaine. I got to do the toad, baby, the tizode. So this was 1 year after 3 days after my I did the Ibogaine. 3 years after the year anniversary. Last March 27th, I did it. I got a video after. I go see this guy in Simi the Valley, somewhere in fucking the San Fernando Valley. And this dude was the coolest dude, man. I get to his house. He had dreads. He looked like Bob Marley, but he was white. And he was like 50, and he had a fucking poncho on. He was like, hey, man, pure love. He was like, how you doing? I was like, I felt the love from this dude right from the jump. What's up, baby? I said, hey, how you doing, man? I've been through this. I was still fucking high off my 1 year, and I just did Ibogaine again. A 1 day dose. I just did it again on my anniversary to clear the head, shopping the Ginsu. You know what I'm saying? So then I go, and he says, okay, come on in. I'm going to tell you now. I told him my story. He goes, oh, that's a beautiful thing, baby. I said, okay. He goes, okay, you're going to do the toad. You're going to, they put it in a capsule just so you could do a prayer over it, and they could weigh it so they know how much they give you. And he tells me, okay, you're going to sit down right here. I'm in his house now, right? And he goes, I'm going to play this song 20 minutes. You'll be back after the 20 minutes. He goes, so you're going to sit down here. You're going to take the capsule. You're going to stand up over there. Okay, picture this. There's a pool. There's a pool over there. It's like a house you see in like the movies of Southern Cali in the valley, you know what I mean? It's got the glass doors, it had the big screen TV, the couch, and then he had like, cool shit in his house, and it's like a hippie kind of place. It was cool. And then so the couch is here, and I sit down, and he goes, okay, you're gonna make a sign of the cross over your heart and say a prayer, and then come over here, and then you're gonna give me, and I'm gonna pour it in the pipe, and you're gonna rip it, and then you're gonna try and hold it for 10 seconds. And he said to me, and then your head's going to hit the pillow. I'm going to count from 10 to 1, but you won't make it to 1. So now in my head, I'm like, I got to make it to 1. You know what I mean? I got to hit that. I do that. I got to hit it. Fucking. Then he says to me, your head's going to hit the pillow. Then he says, don't worry, you'll be back in 20 minutes. But then he says to me, don't worry, your body breathes on its own. So then I said, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? What do you mean my body breathes on its own? What am I going to be like? He says, Joy. So now I'm like, hey, man, I got to do this. I'm scared shitless, but if I don't do it, I'll be the biggest pussy on the planet in my mind. What the fuck? I've already been to the edges of the earth and back. Why am I not going to do this? And the night before, my beautiful daughter, my oldest daughter, Talia, she said, Dad, I said, I'm scared, Dad. She goes, don't worry, Dad. God will be with you and protect you. This is true, man. Listen, I'm going to get emotional, tell you that. So I go into it. I go, okay, give me that pipe. Let's go. I sit down. Does he get the lighter? I rip it. Pew. I fucking hold it. He counts. I hear 1. I go. I blow that baby out, and all of a sudden, something started sucking me out of my fucking body and my brain like this. And all of a sudden, I said, why did I do this? I was going, no. I was screaming and crying. I thought I was something was ripping me out of my chest. I'm going, I love my kids. I don't want to go. So apparently I freaked out and screamed and cried like a little baby bitch for fucking, he said it was like 2-3 minutes. Then all of a sudden, I'm going to tell you this, and listen, let me just tell you this. All of a sudden, I'm freaking out and I'm laying down like this, right? Picture me on my head's back on the pillow. I'm not sitting up. And then all of a sudden, I'm freaking out. I'm feeling like I'm dying. It's the most fear I've ever had in my life because something was taking me away, and I had to give up control to that, whatever was taking me away. I had to give control. Nothing. I had to just say, take me, okay. I'll trust you. I'll take it. Finally, I fucking, boom. Poof. I was in a cloud of white, and it was like, whoo, and this, namaste, this, meditation, yoga music was playing, and I was, and I'm opening and all of a sudden, when I'm freaking out, first, I would open my eyes and look like it was cellophane, all cellophane, and he was on the other side, and he's going like this to me, don't worry, you're good. I'm going, nah. He's going, no, yeah, you're good. I'm going, what the fuck? Help me. And all of a sudden, pew. The most euphoric, beautiful, content, I just got to tell you, I'm not afraid to die. I don't want to die, but I'm not afraid because I know where I went had to be on the outskirts of heaven. It was the most beautiful. I jump up like, I don't know, maybe with 5 minutes left, and I go, I love it. I want more. He says, get back down. I laid back down, and he gave me a little more, but I kind of get in the slot. I didn't get totally in the slot. You know what I mean? But let me tell you something. Oh my God, it was the most amazing. Then after that, you're going to see, I have a video of me I'm going to put up. I'll show you guys another time of me just, my eyes are open. I'm like, oh my God, it makes me show how insignificant, how blessed we are to be here, how valuable life is, how grateful I was, and pure love. I was just pure love. It was fucking, I can't wait to do it again. Can't wait to do it again. I got to clear it up. Oof, scary again. But I'm going to do it because you have to grab your balls in life and you got to just have trust. I have faith in God. I would have died so many other times. Like, God has a plan for everybody, man. You just got to keep plugging. You got to go. And, you go through shit in life. It's pretty rough. It's pretty rough days. You never know what's going to hit you, but it's going to get better. You can't, you can't. I'm a victim of it too. Everybody's a victim of negativity and things and trials and tribulations of problems in life, money, whatever it may be. Money is not everything. You can see people in life, very wealthy people, you don't know what they're going through in their life. Never look at someone in a Bentley or whatever they may be. You might say, oh, I wish I had their life. No, you don't know what their life entails. You don't know. Be happy with what you have. Be grateful for what you have. And just fucking be happy and try and, make an effort. That's all I can tell you. I'm grateful every day. Now, let me tell you a little bit about why I smoke weed and what I think weed, marijuana, dabs. I smoke weed before the gym. I work out every day. I do what I have to do. I don't believe in cigarettes. I eat right. I believe everybody should stay away from the processed bullshit food in the world. We got so many fucking things out there trying to fuck us and take our freedom away. Use your head. Be smart. Do everything you can to stay healthy. And be better every day, the best you can. That's what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? And I told you about little stuff about the Ibogaine trip, and now about the Toad, which was the most incredible thing, one of the most incredible things I've done. And now I just, I have passion and desire, and I just want to spread the love. And that's why I wanted to do this show, because I can show people how you can use psilocybin, the good mushrooms, clean medicine. You can do things other than taking pharmaceutical drugs, man, and you can be happy and you'll be good. We're going to bring all kinds of different growers on the show. We're going to show you different strains. We're going to talk about that. I want to talk about everything. I'm passionate about sports. I love sports. I'm passionate about fashion, sneakers. I love sneakers. I'm a Jordan fan. I mean, listen, come on. You guys all watched the game the other night. Come on, LeBron donk off the front of the rim. Come on. Let me tell you something. There's not even, I don't know how people could even, wow, Kobe. It's Kobe and Jordan, baby. Come on. It's Michael and Kobe. That's it. Talk to all the greats. They'll tell you that. That's going to be a whole nother show. We'll have people call in and try and give me what you want to tell me. One thing only, 6-0. Done. Ask Shaquille. Ask Charles Barkley. He says the next guy that tells him that fucking LeBron is the GOAT, he's going to fight him and take the charge, all right? So let's fucking stop with all that. I know a lot of you young kids don't know because you didn't grow up in that era. You just have to go back and watch the clip. And let me just tell you, you kids, respect the OGs out there, baby. We got a lot to offer to you. And all you other OGs out there, share with the kids. Let's help them out. Make an effort. If you're doing great in the world, fucking share that with the kids. Show somebody something. Show somebody, give them some passion. Give them some inspiration so they can fucking do something good. You know what I mean? If people are going to start helping it out, the kids are in trouble, everything's fucked. Let's go. Let's stop spreading the love and get it going. You know what I mean? I'm psyched. I'm happy. I hope you guys enjoyed this show. This was the first one. What else did I want to tell you about? Oh, that's it. I mean, I'm going to tell you about my routine. We're going to show you that. How I go to, what I do every day, how I can get you in the shape you want to be. If you want to transform yourself, it depends on what you want to be. I'm not saying everybody's not going to be the greatest they can be. It's okay. Everybody doesn't want to have to be shredded the best. You want to be in good shape. You want to be in decent shape. There's no reason for you to be fucking fat and out of shape. I'm not being mean. I'm just being fact. Okay? I know people have a food addiction. I know it's a tough thing for everybody. But if you want to live, fucking do something about it. Just like I watch friends, people I see still smoking cigarettes. Fuck that shit. What the fuck? I used to suck down 2 packs a day. Cigarettes are fucking terrible. They will kill you. You know what I mean? You don't need it. You don't need it. You're stronger than the cigarette. I know you are. And that's it. You can be if you want to be. The mind is the fucking amazing thing. You know what I mean? I mean, it's all this shit I'm saying is pretty obvious shit that a lot of people tell you. I've done it, though. I lived it. I've been through it. Okay, I've been through it. I've come off the bottom. I'm not a championship boxer like my man Vinny Paz, who come off the mat. Who can, there's all different ways to come off the mat in life. You don't have to be a superstar. You can be a superstar in your own life. And I'm just coming off with this off the top of my head. This is my feelings. This is my true self. This is what I want to tell everybody. I love kids. I hope if you have a family, you have kids, put them first. Dads out there, moms, put your kids first. They need it. The future of our country, our world, baby. Let's go. More people like me. Help people. Share your story. I don't even care. I'm sharing mine. I'm worried about what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to share stories with you. We're going to have people call in. We're going to help you. I got people coming on that overcame drugs, addictions, whatever the fuck, all kinds of good shit. I know I'm talking fast, but I want to get it out there, and I know you people, are going to want to hear it. Then we're going to do some music. We're going to L.A. in June. We're going to do some shows out there with some good people, And everybody go to see my son's new video on my Instagram. I'm going to put it up on Instagram. Go watch it. My big acting debut, okay? Go check it out. Thank you for watching. Thank you for looking at the show, baby. And there you go. Peace out. Baby! Boom!